Another update about Ashland emergency shelters. Its city council met last night and voted to decline state funding for a long-term homeless shelter.
And joining us now in studio is Newswatch 12's Tim Quintadamo. Tim, what does this vote mean for the future of the shelter?
Haley, Jerry, the shelter at 2200 Ashland Street will still operate as a severe weather shelter when there is extreme cold, heat, or smoky conditions. But the operation of the 24/7 homeless shelter will stop at the end of the month. I spoke with Ashland Mayor Tanya Graham yesterday and City Councilor Gina Duquesne earlier today. Both of them echoed the same sentiment, that the city wants to be deliberate with any sheltering services at their Ashland Street location and that they want a strategic plan in place to offer complete services for the unhoused population of their city. The $1.8 million in state funding won't go to waste, though. The Jackson County Continuum of Care says they'll be able to distribute those funds to other organizations who apply.
We will get multiple applications in, and then a rating and ranking committee is assembled to go through and rate and rank the applications based on a scoring metric.
The Jackson County Continuum of Care is a collaboration of local nonprofits, governments, and community partners. All funding from the state to address homelessness in Jackson County goes through the county's COC, who distributes it to organizations with the largest needs based on those metrics. Now, it's a pretty complicated issue. The mayor and councilor and the COC all agreed with that sentiment, and there's definitely a lot to unpack here.
So Tim, how long does the funding go from Governor Kotek's executive order?
So the newest executive order has the funding through January of 2025 unless the governor terminates or extends it. We've already seen one extension, as the original executive order was supposed to end in January of this year, but now it's extended through next.
And without that shelter accepting the funds, what does this mean for the COC?
Well, it means that the COC, they actually told me today that they'll be getting more funding than they did with the first executive order. They'll receive the same amount of funds as they did in the first order to continue their operations, and also some more when it comes to addiction services and rehabilitation in the area.